Hello, ladies and gents. It's almost the new year, darlings. Yay! Are we excited? Are we happy about it? What's your New Year's resolution? Put it in the comments below. I don't think I have one. I'm tired of making New Year's resolutions, to be honest with you, because I don't never stick to them. I'm just gonna try to be a better person. I'm already pretty, fabulous. But I'm gonna try to be a better person. I want to be God-like, close to God. And I'm gonna be more independent this year. I'm already independent, but I can be way more independent because I'm tired of dealing with folks and depending on folks, and folks will let you down every second of the day. What else? Probably do for myself more. I want to lose weight. There's a few things I want to do, darlings, and I can do it. I want to step outside of my comfort zone and do things that make me uncomfortable. Because that's how you grow as a person. And you never know what you like until you throw yourself out there. So, yes. So, y'all tell me in the comments what's y'all New Year's resolution, darling. Chilakians. Okay, but this is RuPaul's Drag Race, darling. Y'all get y'all tea, y'all get y'all cups together, etc. Get y'all stuff together, cause this gonna be a good long, thick one, as most of them are. Shit, it's a lot of stuff to be going on, a lot of shade back and forth that you got to catch it. You got to catch it and write that thing down. Okay, so RuPaul's Drag Race. Name of this episode was Snatch Game of Love, darling. Yes, we are on the famous Snatch Game episode. Okay, so going where it left off, last week, Pheromone. Pheromone, she got eliminated by her good sis Valentina. And Valentina definitely handled it better than most. Valentina's a special type. I have a whole new respect for Valentina. I said from the beginning, or not from the beginning because I didn't know the heifer, but I'm saying from the beginning of how many episodes it done been? It's just the third episode, right? Whatever. Since episode 1 of All Stars 4, I said that there's something about Valentina that I do like, and Valentina is 100% fair. And that's what I love. And she's not with the shit. She's not with the giggles. She's not with the mess. She is if it's going to benefit her. But other than that, she's not with it. And she's going to do what's right and what's fair. And I can appreciate that about Valentina. However, with that being said, even though that's a great quality, people need to be cautious of Valentina in the sense that you may not know if she's really a friend or not. Okay, and I think Trinity the Tuck, next episode, she gonna get her little feelings hurt. Because I think that she may be thinking that Valentina is rocking with her. And maybe Valentina do rock with her. Maybe Valentina really do, love these girls. They love each other, etc. I get it. I believe they truly do. But as far as with the competition, it's simply that. And ultimately, you do want to beat your friend in said competition. So it's just like if it comes down to me or you, if I had a choice, then it got to be you. I love you. Hope we still friends. Maybe we can go to Sonic and get a sundae or something. But other than that, you can go ass up out of here. I don't know. It's definitely something. Anyway, so Valentina at the mirror, child, doing her thing, making her little jokes, cute. For some reason, Monet X Change felt like she should have won that lip sync. Now, I will say this. Monet X Change, I felt like she did do well in the lip sync. But the lip sync was Valentina's to win. I mean, can we be honest? I feel like some of these lip syncs are set up for a certain person to win. Because there was a certain anticipation that was there last episode for Valentina to win. Because, we didn't ever get to see Valentina lip sync like that. Then she got eliminated, whatever. Didn't want to take off the mask. Y'all know the whole gig. I did not watch the season Valentina was on, but I know of what happened or whatever. So yeah, it was a whole anticipation for Valentina to win because she win, and of course she won. So sometimes I feel like these lip syncs are set up, whether the other person did good or not. You already know just based on how the camera is going to whoever is performing. You already know whatever person is going to win. So, I don't know. Anyway. So, Monet felt like she should have won the lip sync. No. We shouldn't have won the lip sync, Monet. And, I don't like, the eyebrows at the girls. Valentina, she shaved off her real eyebrows, and now she draw her eyebrows on when she's in drag and everything. I don't like it. I don't like the stripes or lines that's put in it, and Monique Hart does hers the same way. I don't know. Maybe it's just a thing. It's something small, whatever. It's just eyebrows, but I don't know. I don't too much like them streaks in it and lines and things. I don't know. Just make it, I guess, it's drag, so, a lot of things are exaggerated and, over the top, which is great, but, yeah. Monique Hart's makeup have improved a little bit. I just don't know why it's so light in certain areas. Like this. I don't know if y'all can clearly see the glare. It's just a lot of, I feel like, I don't know if it's concealer or powder, translucent powder or yellow powder, whatever she uses on her face. It's just up underneath her foundation. I wish she stopped doing that. Yeah, because clearly it's like 3-4 shades lighter than the rest of her body. It's just like, I don't know why. Latrice used to do that same stuff too. Latrice is very dark skinned. Latrice is like the same complexion as my mom. Hold on. And Latrice used to do that too, where Latrice, body is, one color, and her face be just as orange, and I'd be like, what the hell? I'd be like, why? And then it's just like, it's orange. Her face it's beautiful, but it's just not her shade. It'd be all orange and stuff up here. Then the rest of her body is black and stuff. I'd just be like, what the hell is going on, Tracy? But, she done got it together now. Latrice makeup is really, 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 really good. Latrice, talk to Monique for me, please. Okay. So, Trinity thought something that I was thinking. But I wasn't going to say that. But Trinity said it first, so I ain't have to. Going back to, they asked Gia Gunn, it was just like, well, have you had any kind of closure to, have you had any closure with Farrah leaving? Did y'all get to talk, etc.? Gia Gunn said that, I tried to talk to her, but then she said to me, oh, you actually don't love me. And Gia Gunn, you don't. Stop. So, anyway. So Trinity, it was all getting up and everything. Trinity decided to ask Monet. She was just like, I'm not trying to be shady, but did you really think that you was going to serve Ariana with that wig and that get up? Now, when I first saw what when I first saw Monet and Monique, the names are similar. When I first saw what Monet had on, for the Ariana lip sync, I was just like, what in the hell was that? I don't understand it. I didn't understand it. It was nothing about it Ariana. I think that for me, if I was on the show, and I'm getting ready to do a lip sync, I would give whatever the song is giving. I would try to give that moment. Like last week, when they did, or maybe it was the first episode, whatever, when Trinity the Tuck, when she did Mariah Carey Emotions, I wouldn't have did a gown, personally. I would have did some jeans. It was 90, like 91, 92. I would have did some jeans, a cute little top, had, some bushy curly hair. I would have gave Mariah and, just up around the stage, just dancing and giving moments. Mariah wasn't wearing gowns and stuff like that back then. At least when she first started out. Not often anyway. So it's just like I would have, I don't know. I would have just gave whatever the song is giving, If the song is an 80s song, I'm gonna get up in an 80s number outfit. If it's a 70s song, 70s get up, everything. I just feel like just make it make sense, Just don't put on anything just for a lip sync just because you're safe and you're not going home either way. I don't know, it's just my thing. But Trinity brought that up to Monet. I felt like it was a little unnecessary. But what she said was it true? Yeah, it kind of was. I mean, there was no need for her to say it. When somebody say no shade or I don't mean any harm, they get ready to give you harm or shade. So I was just like, girl, okay. And Monet, she started to read Trinity's outfits. You can't read Trinity's outfits, Monet. You just can't. Which is why Trinity did the shit, because she know when it comes to outfits and the whole gig, she know that she trumps Monet in that area when it comes to fashions, at least. So that's why she did it. It was kind of like a picking on a person type of moment. It was true, but it was just unnecessary. And like I said last week, I didn't like Trinity's wig. I liked the dress. It just had too many cutouts in it. I didn't understand all the cutouts. And yeah, I did like Trinity's. I like the style of Trinity's hair, but it should have been in a different color, like I said. If you're gonna have a red dress and red shoes, don't wear a red lip, red hair. It was too much going on. The hair should have been The hair should have been blonde or black or brown or something like that if you're going to wear a red dress. Just my opinion. This is what I'm talking about. See? Too much red. It's too much going on. And this wasn't even a Christmas episode. Okay, so anyway, moving on from that. What else is happening? So finally we get to, the Snatch game situation. On one team there was Naomi Smalls, Monet Exchange, Trinity the Tuck, and Valentina. And on the other team it was Gia Gunn, Latrice Royale, Monique Hart, and Manila Luzon. Okay, down to 8 girls, child. So before the Snatch game, all the girls are talking about what they're going to do, etc., etc. Naomi Smalls says that she's going to do Wendy Williams. Now, I was real nervous about Naomi doing Wendy Williams. I didn't know what to think, how to feel. But, sis killed it. So, shouts out to Naomi Smalls. I mean, hell, Naomi Smalls definitely have a good chance at winning. She definitely does. But I'm still gunning for my 3 girls to win. Latrice, Valentina, and Trinity. But if one of those 3 gets swapped out for Naomi Smalls, I won't be mad at that. Naomi Smalls, she's a bad one. She's definitely stiff competition for sure. I think the top 5 should be Latrice Royale, Valentina, Trinity the Tuck, Naomi Smalls, and I guess Manila. I'll say Manila too. Manila's very crafty and smart, so she definitely has a good chance of making top 5. But yeah, so that's my top 5. Anyway, so they were talking and it was funny. Gia went up to Valentina and asked Valentina if you were into girls, would you be into me? Valentina just looked at her, then finally said, shook her head like that. I was just like, that means no, Gia. Sit your ass down. Gia's very pretty though. She looked gorgeous in the workroom, stunning. But just so shady. Monet's doing Whitney Houston. Instantly, I knew it was going to be a chop. Instantly. Because if you don't have Whitney Houston's singing voice down and Whitney Houston's speaking voice down, it's not going to work anyway. And Monet, when Monet was talking to Monique, she said that she don't necessarily have it down. It's just certain things about Whitney, you know, the sweating, you know, the wigs, in which the wig she chose wasn't even a Whitney Houston wig. You know, the gowns, you know, the divas and bye-bye, you know, the whole gig. So she had all that down, you know, just the stuff she's seen, you know, on YouTube or on TV or whatever, but she didn't embody Whitney Houston at all. You know, if I was gonna, I feel like with Snatch Game, it's very hit or miss, you never know. But I just feel like if you are dead set on a character, you need to, first of all, you need to have at least three strong Snatch Game characters, at least. 3 people that you know that you can do, 3 people that you know is going to be funny in the Snatch Game. And I feel like that's where these girls lack sometimes. None of them are like truly, for the most part. Some are, but most of them are not truly planned for the Snatch Game. They just have dead set on one person. It's just like, no, you need at least 3 characters. You know, just in case you end up with a situation like on this episode with Gia Gunn and Trinity the Tuck both trying to be Caitlyn Jenner. How crazy it would have looked with Caitlyn Jenner being played by Gia Gunn. How crazy would that look? I don't understand why Gia Gunn did not do Margaret Cho or on Mad TV Miss Swan. You know Miss Swan. Y'all know Miss Swan on Mad TV. Oh no, get you. Y'all know Miss Swan. Hilarious. That would have been everything. But, you know, maybe Gia's not that. She is not she's not a comedy person. So, you know, all she can do is shade and read and look pretty. What else is going on? Latrice talking to Manila. You know, about, you know, them being the old hoes in the competition. And, Manila's not even that old. I don't know why she keep calling herself old. But yeah, you know, they was just like, this could be our last chance. We have to do somebody, you know, good. Like, Latrice was doing Della Reese. Della Reese is a very interesting character to play in the Snatch Game. God rest her soul. And Eartha Kitt and Whitney Houston and legends. But it's hard to make somebody like Della Reese funny, I would think. You know, because she's huge career, singer, everything, actress, you know, Touched by an Angel, Harlem Nights. I mean, we can go on and on. But, you know, most people know Della Reese from Touched by an Angel. So how do you make an angel funny? You know, it's like, I would have strictly, if I was to do Della Reese, I would have strictly based my Della Reese character off of Harlem Nights, who she was in Harlem Nights. You know, the madam, darling, the woman that's pimping the girls out. You know, that's who that's what I would have did. But whatever. Yeah, but what I was gonna say was, if I was to do Snatch Game, first of all, I would have 3 characters that I know I can do, and also at least I would try to pick people that somewhat look like me, so it won't be so difficult to portray them. You know, looks don't matter that much, but they kind of do sometimes. I mean, me being who I am, I'm not gonna pick damn Jay Leno or somebody to play. Why would I do that? Like, thousands of years of the opposite. Like, you know, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the girls be thinking sometimes. But yeah, Gia Gunn was getting smart with Trinity the Tuck, talking about well, you may want to do Caitlyn, but that may not be what you wanted. That may not be what you gonna end up doing, because I want to do Caitlyn. Like I said, Gia being Caitlyn would have been a flop on so many levels. I already told y'all the people I think she should have played, but you know, That would probably be a challenge for Gigi. Um. So yeah. She was just like, "Child, I'm playing Caitlyn, and that's it." You know. Gia wanted to play Caitlyn because it's another transgender person. She's like, "Girl, that don't damn matter. Like, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing, sis. You still should have, thought about that more. You playing Caitlyn, that wouldn't have worked at all." So Gia Gunn, she decided to play, what's her name? Jenny Bui or whatever. Anyway, it's Cardi B's nail tech. And apparently she has, a story. You know, she's experienced all kind of hardships in her life, and she's came out of it, and, God bless her for that. Jenny Bowie, I think that's her name. But it's definitely, like I said, you never know with Snatch Game. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Even if you have the character down to a T, it still might not be funny for whatever reason. But picking somebody who don't nobody know, and who Gia Gunn admitted to not even knowing her own damn self, why would you pick her? Like, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people probably do know her, but I've never heard of Jenny Bowie. But I also don't follow Cardi B like that. At least in a deep, level. Yeah, so it's just like, and then, the whole stereotype she played into, I do nail for you, and, the whole Asian thing, so she decided to do that. So I thought that she was going to go with that route. But once we got to the Snatch Game, Gia Gunn, she took a totally different route and just started shading people, being Gia Gunn. So I was just like, what the hell going on? And so anyway, what was different about this Snatch Game was, before I get to the actual Snatch Game, child, I done said a lot, ain't I? What did Gia Gunn say to Trinity the Tuck? She was just like, well, it actually would be more appropriate for you to play Caitlyn Jenner because, you are Caucasian and you got a fucked up nose like she do. I was just like, really, Gia? Was that necessary to say? Then in the confessionals, calling her old white bitch and had a lot of plastic surgery. I was just like, Gia, you was too much. It's a lot of stuff that Gia say true, yes, but it's just not necessary to say because it's mean and rude. So why say it? I like genuinely, we all are shady. All of us, especially if you of the LGBT, in particular the G. We all have that shade in us. We all, what we doing, YouTube's, what I'm doing, etc. But I never go out of my way to be shady to anybody. I never started with anybody in my normal everyday life. But Gia just seemed like the kind of person that just comes for you, like out of nowhere. You could be sitting there chilling, y'all eating breakfast, and then she just start talking about how ugly your shoes was last week. It's just like, bitch, what? Where does this come from? I don't know. It's just not cute all the time. And like I say all the time, not that everything is about race, but I just have to give my opinion on this. If it was a black girl that act the way that Gia Gunn do, she wouldn't have no fans. Look at the Vixen, okay? Look at Tyra Sanchez. Some people don't even like BB Zahara Benet. And not that she has a bad reputation compared to the other ones I just named, but I'm just saying, they say she's too bougie and uppity, whatever. That's also just an African thing. But yeah, it's like there's always going to be negative connotation when it comes to people like Tyra Sanchez, the Vixen, etc. And even with Gia Gunn having negative connotation to her, she still has tons of fans, tons of supporters that support her. When if the Vixen say something crazy and Tyra Sanchez say something crazy, then it's over for them, like completely. People are through with them. But you'll take all this stuff off this other person. It's just like, y'all know, it's just how the world is. Especially in the United States. How they take everything. You can be mean and hateful and rude and all this kind of stuff. You can be all that and it's somewhat accepted. But if you're black and you're all that negative stuff, it's not going to be accepted or put up with at all. And so, I don't know. Anyway, I'm done. Chalaki Rants is over with. What my boy James Caldwell say, boom, boom, boom. And it's a wrap. Okay, now I'm back. Hey James. Alright, so, what else is going on? So we get to the Snatch game, child. They had the first team, which was Whitney, Wendy, Caitlyn Jenner, and Eartha Kitt. Valentina was Eartha Kitt. She looked incredible, sounded incredible. I wish I could roll my tongue like that. All I could do is roll my lips. That's all I could do, child. Like I'm drowning. Yeah, Valentina had the look, everything. She looked just like Eartha Kitt, but it just wasn't funny. We didn't know what the hell she was saying. We didn't know what was going on. It was just like, what, girl? Like I said, Monet as Whitney. There was nothing Whitney about the look. There was nothing Whitney about the performance. But she was really, really trying. And I did see that. And you know, y'all know I said y'all already know I got a little crush on Monet. As a dude. So I don't know why. It's just something about Monet. I don't know. I just like thick old men. But anyway, So yeah, Monet was a chop. Naomi Smalls surprised everybody. Naomi Smalls is she's popular. She's a strong competitor and all that, but she's somewhat still underrated. And she's the wild card. Naomi Smalls. We're gonna have to watch that heifer. Cause she's a bad one. She's bad. She killed Wendy Williams from the look, the big old titties, the little legs, the wig, the makeup, the mannerisms. She had a microphone. She had a little key card. Child, if she's reading off up, it was perfect. Timing, everything, boom. It was everything. That's the team that Latrice Royale should have been on, okay? But she ended up being on the flop team. Not that it was teams, but, you know, groups. Whatever. Trinity the Tuck as Caitlyn Jenner was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely hilarious. She had that old truck driver, old hick, trailer park voice. I was screaming. So Caitlyn. Y'all already know. I like Bruce more than I like Caitlyn. Caitlyn get on my damn nerves. It has nothing to do with her being transgender. It's just her personality. It's just, I just didn't know that Bruce Jenner, now as Caitlyn, I just didn't know that he had so many effed up values and stuff. And I'm just like, and he still thinks like a rich white man, and she still thinks like a rich white man, and so it's just like, I don't understand. Well, whatever. It's just, you know, I'm gonna get on that a little later on as well. You know, just because you transition or whatever, that doesn't mean that you change the person who you are on the inside. You just obviously become, I guess, more open or whatever. But it's just always, you know, but Bruce didn't have no speaking roles on the Kardashian show. It was just all about the girls. He had a few, but didn't nobody care what Bruce had to say. So now Bruce is Caitlyn, and, you know, has, you know, her own thing going on, own attention on her. So now she just, all these views out there, just I couldn't be bothered. Anyway, I went on another little rant. But Trinity killed it, amazing. You know, there was Snatch Game of Love, so it was like they was auditioning, you know, like Love Connection or whatever. They had two guys, one black guy and the other one was white. One's an actor, I've seen him before, and the other one is, what is he? Is he a swimmer? Hockey? Some kind of player, but they was both LGBT. The G. And cute, both of them, very cute. And you know, it was, they could only hear their voice, they couldn't see the girls, so you know, whatever. Anyway, the flops from that particular team, out of those four, Naomi, Trinity, Monet, and Valentina, was Valentina and Monet. Okay, pushing on to the next team, child. We had Latrice, Gia, Manila, and who else? Latrice, Manila, Gia, and Monique Hart. Monique Hart played Tiffany Haddish. She did well as Tiffany Haddish. I had no issue with it. I thought she did great. You could tell, she studies Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish, she did it. She did. That's all I have to say. I was gonna say that she's not really somebody that's hard to do. But she killed it, Monique. So Monique did really very well, and she looked great, like with that wig and everything. Monique looked great. Like Monique should do more toned down, softer glamour looks like that because she looked good. Let's see. Gia Gunn playing the Jenny lady. She made her, instead of following that whole nail tech gig, she was just offensive. She offended Latrice the whole time. Latrice was trying to speak and make her little comebacks and stuff, and Jenny kept kind of insulting Latrice. Now I felt like Latrice should have just came back at her with something, but Latrice let it affect her, and I was like, it was weird to me how Latrice let it affect her like that. I was just like, you Latrice Royale, and Latrice had the same issue on her season of when they did Snatch Game. The whole thing, what happened with that, and it was just craziness. When nobody let nobody talk, it was just acting a fool. But at the same time, Latrice, I don't know. Everybody holds Latrice in a high regard, as they should. She is already like drag royalty and all that stuff. She has a very motherly quality about her. And everybody just loves Latrice. You want to be around her. She's just cool, wisdom, great, so much respect that Latrice is given, and she deserves it. But with that said, Latrice, you don't run nothing, and for you to think that people are should act a certain way at a certain time when this is all a competition with all kinds of personalities with all kinds of girls, I don't understand why you just didn't play the game and just get back in there with her. Latrice holds herself to a certain standard and a certain level of class and all that, in which she should. But these other girls could care less, and everybody's not as classy based as you are. Not saying that you are, but that's just what it seems like the issue is. That you want everybody to take turns and be fair and get a fair shot in this competition, and it's just not that way. You're dealing with, just everybody raised differently. That's all I can say. Everybody has different motives and things, so I don't know. I was disappointed in Latrice that she let that Gia Gunn affect her and all that. I was just like, oh, that was silly. But the tops in that foursome, meaning Monique Hart, Manila, Gia, and Latrice, was to me the tops was Monique Hart and Manila Luzon. Manila Luzon did Barbara Streisand. I screamed as soon as I saw it. That was so funny, the damn nose. Even though Manila was funny, I didn't think she was that funny. But because she was better than the other two, meaning Gia and Latrice, as Jenny and Della, I get it. So what else is going on? So after that, they get back to the whole workroom, and everybody's talking. They was just like, oh, who do you think is going to be the bottom three, the bottom two? bottom 4 to bottom 6, etc., etc. They was just Monique and Monet was talking. And it was just like, oh, Jill was a train wreck, etc. Then Latrice talked to Gia Gunn, said that she was getting on my nerves. Gia Gunn apologized for that. And then here comes Manila. Manila's up behind, taking up for Latrice, saying that, yeah, you was just out of control. You was so offensive. And Gia was just like, well, I have no excuse for that. And you know I was wrong. Meanwhile, Manila bounced back to... I'm bringing up Manila for a reason. Manila bounced back to Valentina and Trinity. Trinity straight up told Valentina that, you know, you was Eartha Kitt down, but the shit just wasn't funny. And, you know, Valentina, you know, she kind of has the BB complex, but she's untouchable. Can't nobody touch her with their words, their negativity, nothing. Whether you approve of it or not, I'm still me. I think I'm fabulous, and that's that. And personally, at least in this kind of competition, I feel like that attitude is I appreciate it personally. That don't mean you gonna win, but I do appreciate it. Why let these hoes see you sweat? Why? You know, it's just giving people something else to talk about. So Gia did apologize to Latrice, but did she mean it? No. Latrice got on the fact that she's getting married. I thought that was beautiful. I was just like, oh, this is so sweet and precious and yum 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 yum. I was gonna say something else, but it was gonna be offensive. Should I say it? All I'm gonna say is this: as a black LGBT person, it's rough. It is. And when one of us quote unquote make it, and I know it's not many of us up there. I get it. But I would just like to see one successful black gay person get with somebody of every example that we see of a black gay or, you know, LGBT person in general. They all have significant others that's, you know, of a different race. And love is love. I get it. And maybe it's just a black... You know, people are more, in general, as a whole, white people are more accepted in terms of the whole gay thing than black people are. But it's just like, it's I never see... I mean, we can go down the list up and down from the Karamos to the Todricks to the... I mean, whenever we see a black gay person that quote unquote made it, they always got a white man on their arm. And it's just like, I don't know what it... I just don't know. It's nothing wrong with it. Love is love. You know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm not racist at all. I can care less. I got mixed people in my family. My favorite artist of all time is Mariah Carey. She's mixed. Cut the noise. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But it's just like, it's very like, why is that? You know, the same thing with straight black men. Like, you got to get Miss 2% to, you know, and Sister Girl done held you down. I don't know his experiences. I don't know people, how they grew up, whatever. I'm just going to let it go. But that's why I didn't want to say nothing. Because I'm not trying to offend anybody. But it's just something that's just always on my mind. Because I always just see it. You know, it's just like, so you can find nobody, ain't nobody up there you like. So you just instantly, okay. Anyway. So they're painting and getting their stuff together. And Monet talking about aliens and shit. I don't know. This is the first time I actually seen Rupaul had on a cute little leotard. Child had them legs out. Old up. I was like, go, Ru. Child, they put some oil on them old legs. I was living for it. Okay, we get to the runway looks. The category was boots, the house down. Monet had on this old nasty motor outfit, child. The suit, like a motocross, was cut out, ass out, thick old. Monet did it. She did the damn thing. Next up, we had Naomi Smalls, who had on this get up. Now the challenge is about boots to house down, meaning showcasing boots. And she had on some fierce boots, but she was distracted by all this other shit she had on. She had on horns, and then she had this fur, and her actual outfit looked like something from Marie Antoinette. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, Naomi, where you got all this shit on, Naomi? And Naomi usually gets it right. So I was just like, what is going on? Just all she had to do was take them horns off, get rid of that fur, and get rid of the black part, the black front armor part in her dress, and it would have worked. It would have worked. I don't know what she was going for, whatever. But it was a chop. Trinity the Tuck was giving me Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Madonna, Teeth. Trinity the Tuck was snatched down. That woman has a great body. Next was Valentina. Valentina's my favorite look. Most lately, as usual. It was literally a one piece. I believe it was leather, pleather, whatever it was. It was legit a one piece skin tone colored. It was boots all the way up, darling. I mean, it was stunning. It was gorgeous. I haven't seen nothing like that. Like, she did it. Shouts out to Valentina. She's stunning. Like, this whole outfit, just, I mean, it's a boots challenge, right? Give them boots all the way up. The way it was made, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I did notice her crotch, kept coming down or whatever. But, this is one of those things that you can't really control, especially like in a one piece. I mean, what you gonna do? Attach your drawers to your pants or whatever you got on, and shit, you're gonna be stuck the whole time, child, getting needles in your penis, but whatever. But I enjoyed it. Monique Hart did this whole like little Red Riding Hood from the Hood little get up. Her shoes were actually like a wolf with the tail and everything. I thought it was fierce. Monique Hart, she looked good. Mandela Luzon was dressed in S&M. Shouts out to Rihanna. I enjoyed that. Manila's back. That's all I have to say. Yeah, Manila's definitely stiff competition for sure. God bless her for all that hopping around, child. I would have caught a cramp or something. She had a rabbit in her mouth and all that good stuff. Gunn came out there snatched in all blue jeans. Stunning. I probably would have had on something underneath, some kind of shirt or corset or something underneath this. I probably just wouldn't have went all naked belly. But okay, I get it. But her makeup, hair, flawless. She is very, very pretty. Goddamn sus, mother of it all, Latrice Royale, child. She jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby. Latrice Royale with that red hair. Latrice everything. Shawty got to the critiques. They talked to Michelle was just like, this is what I live for, Manila. Quirky, fun, all that stuff. That's who you is. And then Manila gonna say, oh, you forgot sexy. Michelle didn't forget to call you sexy. She just didn't. Manila. Michelle's looking great, by the way. Oh, ancient heifer. She's looking good. So the top two of the week was Trinity the Tuck and Manila Luzon. Now, I think they need to explain to us, and maybe them too, that when they do these group challenges, that they're going to pick one person from each group to win. Because I was under the impression, because I was extremely shocked that Monet won. I mean, that Monet was safe. I felt like the bottom two, did I write it down? To me, I felt like the bottom two should have been Monet and Gunn. That's who I felt like the bottom two should have been, Monet and Gia Gunn. Instead, Monet was safe and Monique was safe. Monique should have been safe, but Monet should have been in the bottom two, just to be fair. And to me, the top two should have been Naomi Smalls and Trinity the Tuck. Trinity was in there, but Naomi wasn't. Naomi killed Wendy Williams. What the hell is going on? But because Naomi and Trinity was on the same team, that's why they didn't pick them two to be the top two. Which is, I feel like that shouldn't matter. If you did the best, you did the best. Once the competition gets smaller, every girl's gonna be for themselves anyway. There's gonna be no more teams. So why not just do it that way? I didn't understand that at all. How Monet was able to escape this bottom two situation, because her Whitney Houston was a mess, darling. I love you, Monet. I do. You know I do. I'm gonna sleep with you one day, but yeah, tired. Look at me talking shit and I drop my phone. Look how God works. Okay, so anyway, like I said, Manila's Barbra Streisand was cool. It was funny. I mean, but I didn't piss on myself. What else was going on? Latrice started talking. She talked about how actually one of the judges brought up the fact that Gia Gunn was cutting Latrice off and she kind of drug her down with her. Gia Gunn agreed, and Latrice was just like, I just felt like it was unsportsmanlike conduct. She kept calling her Bigfoot and a man and coming for her, and that made Latrice feel some kind of way. But I mean, is it not true? Okay, so we're gonna move on. What else happened? So girls, went backstage. They're all talking. So Trinity the Tuck, she gonna pull Manila Luzon off to the side and gonna tell her, "Hey, sis, who you gonna pick? Like, to be in the bottom. Like, who you think you gonna choose to go home?" Manila was just like, "I don't know, to be honest." Manila gonna say, "Well, should we I was thinking about maybe possibly keeping Gia because, maybe that'll be a lesson to her to show her some grace, to make her become a better person." I was like, "What?" And she was just like, "So you're thinking about getting rid of Valentina?" Manila was just like, "Valentina is very strong competition, stiff competition. And if I get rid of Valentina, it'll be a cakewalk from here on out." And I'm just like, "Not necessarily, sis. Because y'all know Ru always bring the girls back on an episode. We don't know what's in store for this season." And I'm just like, to even consider getting rid of Valentina is insane to me. Valentina was top 2 last week. And she had a bad week. Like I said, she shouldn't have been in the bottom 2 anyway. Valentina Eartha Kitt was horrible. But it wasn't as bad as the Whitney Houston. And it wasn't as bad as the Jenny girl. So yeah, I was just like, what? But anyway, plus, Trinity is very close to Valentina, so she want her friend to go. These friends, child. They asked Valentina how you feel. She was just like, "I feel gorgeous." She was just like, "Child, I'm cool. Whatever they decide." The whole time that the judges was reading Valentina, she had the smile on her face the whole time. I was screaming. I was like, "Valentina's everything." Child, Gia Gunn, she goes off to the corner. She says she feels very alone. Now all of a sudden, all that devilment caught up with her, and she finally feel bad. Girl, bye. Manila Luzon talking to her. Manila's so fake. I was telling y'all earlier, the reason I kept saying Manila was because Manila talked one way with the girls, and agreed that Gia Gunn is shady and all that. But then when she's with Gia Gunn, she has her back. Or when she's in her confessionals, she has Gia Gunn's back. Saying all kinds of stuff. "Oh yeah, I'm just like Gia. I understand Gia. I love Gia. Gia's a good person." All this other kind of stuff. But when you with the girls, it's a different tune. Manila been fake for I don't know how long. If y'all watch season 3, y'all know what I'm talking about. Manila got so many faces. Shangela said it best. She got so many faces, child, Manila. But Manila and Gia sitting there holding hands and crying and hooping and hollering together. Gia Gunn, but Gia Gunn brought up something very interesting. She said that her being back in this setting kind of made her revert back to who she was season 6. And, she don't want to, as a trans woman, she don't want to feel like she is a man dressing up in drag. But Gia Gunn, that's what you were before you transitioned. And if that's the case, if you felt like that, I don't understand how you didn't have those feelings before you came on the show. I'm sure you girls aren't obligated to come back to the show. You could have just not came, if that's how you feel, sis. But it's a drag competition, and so do your shit, do drag. Whether you're straight, trans, gay, whatever, do your thing. And this is how we met you on this show. So I don't understand the problem or the issue. I just feel like Gia. Valentina's face. I'm hollering. Trinity let Valentina know, like, look, this bitch might send you home. She was just like, wow, she might really send me home. She was just like, yeah, so I'm just letting ho, just in case, that, you need to watch your back and stuff. So Valentina talks to Manila. Manila gonna say, at first I was thinking maybe, should I send Valentina home because she's stiff competition and all that, and it would be good to send Valentina home. But then I thought about it. I was just like, no, you deserve to be here. And then Manila gonna say, well, I'll tell you what, if you're in this position and it gets to the opportunity where I may be going home, will you throw me a bone? Will you show some grace? Valentina looked her straight in her eye and was just like, I would never ask you to do that. And I will say this to you, though. I do see myself competing against you in the top. So you just give me all that you got, bitch. And that's as simple as that. I was just like, yes, Valentina. Valentina is a real one. You hear me? She's not with the alliance stuff. She's not with the mess. Just be fair. That's what's going to hurt Trinity feelings next episode, because I think Trinity gonna ask her, if I was in the bottom, would you save me? And Valentina was just gonna be like, hell no. It's harsh and it's messed up, especially with your friend. But it's just competition is rough. It really, really is. You gotta kind of leave your feelings at home, which is very hard to do. And I'm a sensitive person myself, so I get it. But just be friends with these girls when y'all not working. How about that? Gia talking to Trinity. She kissing her ass. She done said the lady had a lot of plastic surgery. She done said the lady nose fucked up. She done talked about Trinity saying tucking ain't a talent. She done came for Trinity. Nah, it's ass kissing time. And Gia over there kissing Trinity's ass. I love you. You're my friend. You deserve to be here. Shut up. So yeah, they get to the lip sync. They lip synced off of Whitney Houston, How Will I Know. Manila looked gorgeous in her outfit. That's what Manila had on. Everything. Manila with black hair is stunning. Black hair is stunning on Manila. I don't like blonde. I don't like any other color hair on Manila but black, to be honest with you. That's just me. Yeah, so they was 80s down. Her get up, what she had on. It was everything. Manila looked great. To me, I felt like the lip sync was a tie. But Manila ended up winning. Like I said, I feel like these lip syncs are staged. For a certain person to win. Ain't nobody seen Manila lip sync in a long time, so of course she gonna win. So that happened, and Manila, she chose Gia Gunn to go home, which was the fair thing to do. Manila did not want all that backlash her ass would have got if she would have sent Valentina home. So Gia Gunn, she gonna go, they talking, at the mirror and stuff, and she writing her little message saying what she had to say. She was just like, I've learned a lot about myself here. She was just like, I am an all-star. In which Gia Gunn is. She's very talented. she gonna say, I have accomplished a lot here. I stirred up some shit. And when she said that, I knew she wasn't sorry. Gia Gunn knew what she was doing. She came there to stir up drama, and that's what she did. And now she's gone. That's why I don't feel bad for Gia Gunn at all. Because she knew she was doing the entire time. The fact that, she shared those, was crying with Manila earlier, it didn't mean anything to me. Because she came right back from that and turned around when she got eliminated and said, she stirred up some drama, and she said it in a way like she was proud of herself. So, bye Gia Gunn. Very beautiful, very talented she is, but she got a lot of growing to do. And she's saying that, she's new. She's still, even though, she's a woman now, she's really still trying to figure out what kind of woman she wants to be. I'm not a transgender person, but you transitioning, yes, you change a lot. There's a lot that happens, I'm sure. But with that said, the person that you are on the inside, that's just who you are. And Gia Gunn, you the same shady bitch from season 6. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, this just, I'm sure that's not all of who you are. I'm sure Gia's a good person. I'm sure they're all good people, good qualities, etc. But as far as on this show, what you've given us, that's what you done gave us, sis. Talking about, I'm still, it's like she's trying to blame it on her transition and as to why she's a bitch now. No, sis, it's just a part of who you are. It's just your gig on the show. Like, everybody got a role, everybody got a character. That's just yours. I don't know. Maybe the horror change. I'm sure she will. But will she lose fans? Because now, Gia Gunn's fans, they like her because she's shady, because she's cutthroat, because she says whatever comes to her mind. If she all of a sudden become a nun, is she going to get paid any attention? I don't know. And with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Ooh, this was a long review. Thank y'all so much for watching this review. If you watched the whole time, I told y'all to get y'all some popcorn and apple juice shit. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWare on Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWare89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on PayPal and Cash App. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. I love you so much. Happy New Year. X's and O's, darling.